Alright, so we got this little fucking boy running. Probably like 5'3". You such a fucking hoe. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. There's them cheeks. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. My name is Bryce.
Why are you looking at that one? Look at that one.
Oh, my bad. This is our mic right here. This is our Twitch stream right here. We got Chris Perez right here, co-host. And we got Guillermo, good friend.
What up?
Jadon Laporte.
My dad.
What's up? We out here.
What's up?
That video right there is, that's actually me. We're running a cross-country race, and I'm about to expose myself on this podcast, but it was like a costume race, and yeah, I Love It, the Kanye Lil Pump.
Yeah, that's
we were running that.
How many miles was that?
2. I ran the whole race, butt ass naked. Yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable. It was up in Tahoe, but it was hella dirt.
That was the first time I ever seen that live, bro.
For real?
Like, yeah. Never have I seen that before. Just now. What's the play?
That's just hilarious.
Yeah, my coach is getting killing. So
You got some balls.
Probably. Alright, what's the first topic, Chris?
Alright, so I was thinking about this, like, what was it? I think you were spending the night. And I was like, I just saw a video of, like, this dude just getting beat up by a girl. Like this bitch was slapping the fuck out of him. And he, like, didn't defend himself, which is, like, a respectable thing, but also it's kind of, like, you should be able to defend yourself, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So if a girl's, like, trying to beat the fuck out of you, is it acceptable to give her one hit to defend yourself? Or, like, a knockout punch? Like, if she's just trying to go at you know what I mean?
I think if it's life or death, if it's controlled chaos, I think you could, as a man, you could physically stop her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like hold her down.
You know what I mean?
Obviously.
But if obviously you can't, you gotta knock her around a little bit. You know what I mean?
It'd be hard for me to hit a girl though.
That's what I'm saying. So you just restrain her.
Yeah.
Have her arms. You know what I mean? I hope you're stronger than a girl.
I hope so. That's why you don't gotta be hitting.
I hope so.
What if it's a buff? What if it's like a buff?
That's why you don't hit girls.
What if it's like a super buff girl from the gym, way bigger than you? Just like.
I mean, if she's trying to hurt you, bro, that's different, you know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
She actually trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
What'd you do to
most
put
girls
yourself
just
in that
hitting you
situation?
out of anger, you know? Like, it's just how
I'm pretty sure the law is like 3 hits. She get hit 3 times. She get hit.
Actually, is it a law or is that a lie?
Is that your law?
Don't quote me on. Don't quote me on.
How many times a girl can hit you before you...
I'm pretty sure it's 3 times. If she hits you 3 times, you could hit her back legally.
Would you though? I don't think I would.
I don't think I would either.
Alright, but are the punches, like, hella hard hitting punches?
If she a boxer, whew.
Oh, is she a boxer? It's
Ronda
That's what I'm
Rousey?
saying.
I'm
If
not
she Ronda
saying-
Rousey, that's hands. But
If it's Ronda Rousey, you knocked out on the first punch.
For real.
Anybody.
she can knock me out.
That's
Yeah?
She can knock me out.
She could choke me out.
No cat. That's what I'm saying. She can choke me.
Alright. What's next, Bryce?
Next topic. What you guys want to go to next?
I don't know. Whatever.
We got a lot of topics here.
Quite a lot.
Can you do your first topic, Jake? I really like that one.
My first one. All right. I'm not gonna name to protect the names of the innocent. And for the record, I'm not on Tinder. Someone sent me this picture. Someone sent me this picture of this female Guillermo and I graduated with, and she had her baby in the profile picture on Tinder.
That's weird.
I'm just
That's
saying
not good.
that's a red flag for us guys out there. If you
Is it swipe
see,
right or swipe left? I don't
That's
know how
a-
that shit works.
that's a report. If
That's a report.
If there's a
How
report
do you
button,
skip it? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you
swipe left.
I swipe left. That's a
yeah.
swipe left. No, if I see if the first profile picture
That's a delete.
is a
That's
mom
a
with her
delete
child
Tinder.
and she's like 19, 20, that's a swipe left.
No, she's looking for somebody to take care of that baby.
No, she's looking for someone to pay her bills.
Not child support. She already got child support. She's looking for some more child support.
Nah, that guy probably dipped out when they came out, when the baby came out, honestly. If you seen
Bro,
that
like,
picture.
what even comes to your head? Like, saying, like, I'm gonna put my fucking baby.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a fucking date. I'm gonna put my baby.
I'm trying to get dick down, but here's my baby.
Because Tinder's a casual dating app.
baby.
Isn't Tinder just a fucking app? Or is it a dating app?
It's both, I guess. I don't know. I'm not on Tinder.
I'm
man.
not on saying.
bro.
You tell me.
either. Yeah.
Not yet. Just kidding. I'm gonna hit her up.
It changes when you graduate.
Just wait till I see her.
I feel that.
Alright, Chris, let's go on to your topic.
What page?
Third page. Your name?
Hold up. Oh. Alright, so I saw this tweet, or no, it was a quote off of World Star,
Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram, it said people are only open to competition if they know they'll win, or in knowing they have an advantage for them that'll work in their favor. Is that shit true?
I think nowadays it's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel me?
I like competition though.
I do
like
too,
the journey.
but I feel like that generation of kids is dying out. You know what I mean? The
Mhm.
competitive group of kids.
No, I
that always
definitely
just
feel
want
it.
to. You know what I mean?
Because you know
I
how
love that drive.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know how like at our wrestling tournaments, there'd be those kids that would be like, "Oh, I don't know, this dude looks really
Exactly.
buff," and they'd like automatically, they like mentally
They lose.
the
They
match.
lose already.
They lose the match before.
And I'm
it
a
even
coach.
started.
You know, kids come up to me and they're like, I'm like, and like I can't say that you lost already. You know,
Yeah.
break their confidence down even more.
Yeah.
So I just be like, oh, like come on. I'm like, you got this, dude. But as soon as I hear that, I'm like, dang, this kid,
Yeah.
he's not there mentally.
Yeah.
But I think that comes with age as well. You know what I mean? It's that confidence.
It's gotta be.
Come up.
And they got like participation awards for everybody now.
For real, now someone can lose and feel like just as
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah. So it's not.
If you win, you win. If
Yeah.
you lose, you lose. There's no participation.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
If you're not first, you're last. Was that
Yes.
Ricky Bobby?
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last.
Big facts.
Oh, shit.
But also, I think what were you guys talking about last week? How like that competition, like people want to win. I think cheating is like a big way.
Oh, that was
people,
Yeah.
I think people like they'll say they do it, but then they'll cheat.
because
You
they have
know?
that drive.
Exactly.
To
They don't.
win.
They'll take any way to win.
Yeah.
To do anything.
Exactly. They'll just do whatever they want to win.
That's what you were talking
Because
about.
winning's such a great thing, you know.
With what?
Like the Patriots.
The Deflategate?
Yeah, for real.
Shit, that was the ball boy, not Tom Brady.
That was the ball boy.
Yeah.
Nah, Tom Brady knew.
Yeah,
Tom
that boy.
Brady.
Yeah.
He said-
Everybody
said,
on
"Oh,
that
it's
team
alright."
knew.
So it's
You
all
ain't slinging balls. All of a sudden, he said, "Oh shit."
Oh shit.
He's still slinging balls though.
Facts. I get it. I feel it.
For what though? Like,
For what? Exactly.
It was
That's
the
the-
Colts.
that's
It was
the
the
argument.
Colts
balls
too.
always, huh?
It was the Colts too. I don't know why. They got
Yeah.
that game.
Like,
I don't know. That also, I think, just ties into like character, what kind of person you are. You know what I mean?
Because it's like the drive to win, but also like, what is it? The integrity of like how you want to win.
Exactly. But if you're, I guess, if you're a real man, you'll accept the loss. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah, because there's definitely it's like a level of maturity that comes with like being humiliated and taking that loss.
Yeah.
Character.
You learn from your loss.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I see kids like as soon as they lose, they cry. They cry. They come up with so many excuses on why they lost. You know what I mean? When they have no one to blame but themselves.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Like, oh,
else.
the ref,
Exactly.
man.
The ref, like it's a mano sport. That man outmanned you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, it's just you two out there. Like
Exactly.
you can't blame.
There's
the
no
ref.
one else.
You
out
can
there.
never blame the
No.
ref.
Exactly.
I cried after my finals match, no lie.
No, definitely. When I lost at
mad.
regionals, I was balling, dude.
Really?
It was just my, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, get him back at state. I'm like, I didn't want to lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
That
I didn't
drive.
come here to I didn't come here to go to state. I came here to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That wasn't my goal. And that's funny. Like that, some kids go, oh, I'm just trying to go to state. No, your goal should be to win the tournament.
Yeah.
If you lose, then that should be your goal to get the state.
Yeah.
Not just like, oh, I lost.
Yeah, battle back for third.
Exactly. Battle back. It's just a mindset. All a mindset.
Mindset's key.
Definitely. Your mind's a very powerful thing. Extremely powerful thing.
Yeah, use it right.
Exactly.
We were feeling shit in our like a mindset thing in our English class the other day. She had us feeling, our teacher had us feeling energies. She was like, rub your hands together and feel the energy orb in your
What class is
hand.
this?
In English. It was like a day with a 2-hour delay. She was out here and she was like, rub your hands together just for like 30 seconds and then feel the energy orb. And I was like feeling it, but I was also like, isn't that just friction? You know what I mean? Like,
That's all mindset though. She's trying to trick your mind.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
actually,
The mind's
yeah,
powerful
the
thing.
mind is
The mind's a
powerful.
powerful
You could really
thing.
trick people's minds.
Exactly. Like that's why like when you get tired, you know, your mind. But the sad thing is, your mind will quit on you way before your body. will
Yeah.
quit on you way before your body. will
Yeah.
quit on you. You know what I mean?
That's because I think way before, like kind of like I don't know, just a dumb thought, but we used to die right when our mind was dying.
Mhm.
But since we have so much like medicine now and all that, now we're going so much older.
Yeah.
But we don't have any like medicine for our mind. Yeah, for our mind older.
Weed.
I was thinking that. Don't lie, I was thinking that.
Not weed,
Psychedelics.
pretty much.
That's
Psychedelics.
I don't know.
Did you see? They're like one step closer to legalizing shrooms in Colorado.
Well, that shit helps.
Yeah, they were looking. It helps like treat what PTSD.
Yeah, have you seen that thing where they give it to like terminal cancer patients and it like helps them cope with death? It helps them more welcome to the thought of death. It's weird. Psychedelics are a weird thing.
But that's also like, I feel like part of coping with death is like, if you believe in an afterlife or not, you know what I mean? Because like if you do believe in an afterlife, it's easier to cope with death because you think there's something after.
Definitely.
But if you don't, then
Scared.
it's like,
Either way, though, you're scared. Like, I'm about to
yeah,
die.
because you really don't know. Like you can
don't
believe.
know.
There's
That's how I feel about religion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially if someone's telling you that you have like a certain amount of time to live, like you got like a cancer patient or something, you know what I'm saying? And like the doctor's like, yeah, this much time to be alive, and like you warm up, like, what do you think someone tell you?
For real.
Well, it's like kind of bad because like the churches like tell you it's almost like you have an afterlife, and almost in a way it makes it seem like what you do on earth doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you want to live out your whole life.
Exactly, but then in a way they're almost like saying like if you die it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. It's just, I don't know. Church also like, I don't know. This topic's really like.
Are we going to this topic?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. It's because like it teaches that, yeah, but it also teaches like did you see the? I don't know where I saw this, but it was like my brother was telling me actually. He said that Christianity, there's like a conspiracy theory that it was invented by like, what was it? By like the government back then, as like a way of like being a moral compass, so they didn't have to like create the moral compass themselves. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly. Like, I don't need the Bible to tell me I shouldn't kill a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But
I don't need
yeah.
the Bible to tell me I shouldn't steal.
The Bible has a lot of like good moral like characters.
Yeah,
characteristics,
definitely.
though.
But like, I don't need to go to church to learn that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You should already know that as a person if you're a normal human being.
Yeah, that should be something that like you're taught at a young age.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, you should, you know what I mean? Like, you shouldn't go to church and be like, oh, I learned at church you shouldn't kill people. No, you should already know that you don't need to kill people.
That's why.
Yeah. It depends on your who raises you, though. You know.
Exactly. I don't know. I think a lot of people are enslaved by their own religion. You know what I mean?
How so?
Like, it's very touchy thing. Because like, here's the thing. You don't know. You know what I mean?
No, we really don't.
I don't know.
We really don't.
So you're gonna tell me your pastor knows what the
Yeah.
fuck goes on? You know what I mean? You know, like he doesn't know.
Like he was visited.
Nobody knows.
Like
That's
he
the
was
thing.
visited by God.
Exactly.
He could have been tripping.
He could have been tripping his ball. I don't know. My pastor
Been
used
on
to
those
be a
shrooms.
fucking meth head or some shit like
What?
that. He did. Like, I swear, all pastors are never a good kid.
Oh shit! I did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or all pastors are like, yeah, I was fucking doing coke when I was 20.
That's true.
Then
They're
I
always
found
telling,
Jesus.
they're always telling stories about how they're fucking.
What? Like, okay. That's cool.
So yeah, I was just my parents.
It's just like, I think there's a higher power. You know what I mean? But I don't think we should just be like bound by religion.
That's such a hard topic to
It
talk
is.
about
Definitely.
because
But
Because we don't know.
yeah, you have no
Exactly.
idea.
Everyone has their own beliefs, and like
Yeah,
it's just
all
don't tell
throughout
me.
history, everybody just goes like, people go fucking ham over
yeah,
religion.
pretty
I
much
think
is like
Just don't tell me you know, because you don't
Exactly.
fucking know.
Yeah.
And then that's why, like, I don't want to devote my life to something I don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and pray on something when I can act upon it myself. You know what I mean? I think in the past, when bad shit would happen, people would be like, it's the devil. It's the devil.
It's easier.
No,
Yeah.
in today's society, we stayed away from that. But when good stuff happens to us, we thank God for it. But we don't give enough credit to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you went to state. You know what I mean? You did that yourself. You could say God did it, but like, that's almost unfair to the other kid. You know what I mean? What if he believes in God? You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you beat that kid.
That's
But you beat that
true.
kid. God didn't beat that kid. You beat that kid. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
So,
you can say,
I had a lot of faith going into the state, though.
No,
You know?
definitely. But I think he's there. I don't think he interferes with our lives. You know what I mean? I just think,
Oh, okay.
you know
That's what I
mean?
was
I
thinking.
see
I
that.
was thinking like, what if God just like, because it's like, there's a lot of stuff we still don't know about science, but like, and this is just like a theory. What if God like created all this and then just let it go on its own? You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
he just set it in motion and then left.
just watching it like a movie.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just like so. Like it's just so hard for me to talk about it, bro. I don't know. It's just
Why? It's just like
You came
much.
because you came
Yeah.
from like a Hispanic family, huh? So were you guys hella religious?
no, because that shit's just like you can offend a lot of people talking about this
Oh,
type of
yeah.
shit,
Definitely.
and like a lot of people take it very personally.
Freedom
Like,
of speech.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
well, yeah, it's a religion.
yeah, if you tell somebody like the Bible's bullshit, like someone could get like hella mad about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's hurtful because like some people devote their whole lives to it,
They do.
and then when you
years
tell
and years of
and when you
research.
tell somebody that's not true, they're gonna break. You know
Because
what
that's
I
their
mean?
whole life. Like, what do you,
Exactly.
like you,
Believe what you want to believe. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that's what I think.
that's kind of like, well, my English teacher was telling me this too today. She was like, if you're raised in like a culture that's like a warrior culture, and then all of a sudden you move to like the U.S., you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you're not supposed to kill anybody or like be peaceful.
Yeah.
Like your whole mindset just fucking,
Exactly.
it breaks down because you're not, that's the complete opposite of
Because
what you were
you're
raised.
showed to want to do one thing,
Uh-huh.
and when you can't do that one thing, you don't know what your purpose in life
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
That's a crazy topic.
It's so hard to ask people our age. Like,
Yeah.
I got asked the other day, like, what do you want to do with your life? And I was like, I don't know. It's like, and he was like,
I'm still
I
young.
don't know, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. Like, aren't you like, whatever age? I'm like, yeah, bro, but like, that's hard to ask somebody to say, you know?
Yeah, I really
Like,
asked you what I
We're
want
asked
to
our
do.
because like we're asked our entire lives like what do we want to do?
Yeah.
But like we haven't even lived life. You know what I
Yeah, for
mean?
real.
I've been in Reno for 20 years. You know what I mean? I've been around the world, and the world is just so bizarre that you know what I mean? There's so much more to life that I don't know about, and I don't want to devote my life to one thing when I haven't even experienced life itself.
Yeah, as a whole.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to be like, I want to be an engineer by the time I'm 24.
Mhm.
Like 24, that's a quarter of your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you
It's
gotta
just
do
such.
it, and you gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
60 or some
Like,
shit.
damn.
Yeah,
Totally
like,
tired.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
till
And you don't even know
retire.
if you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I think that's what like
It's basically half your life.
that's a
is
whole nother
working.
different topic.
Exactly.
All that
Yeah.
other fucking like working
Holy
shit. You
Yeah.
got everything goes back to like you have to work for that shit.
definitely. I think what people should try to focus on is like trying to find your passion in life, what you really like in life, and try to pursue that.
Not
Like,
just
I don't, because it's unfortunate that money runs the world. It really does.
Yeah.
Money
Yeah.
runs everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's what we go to school to go to college. We go to college to get a job. We go to get a job to get a good paying job just for money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When there's so much more
And then
to
you
life
repeat
than
the
just
cycle
money.
with your kids. 'Cause
Exactly.
You use that job to pay for your kids,
Exactly.
and
And
then
it's unfortunate.
they use their jobs to pay for their kids after that.
It's unfortunate. You
Mm.
shouldn't have to live like that.
If you want to try to like live life with like without a money aspect, it's gonna
Exactly.
be rough.
You can do it.
And what's
Yeah.
crazy is that
Gotta find
money's
the
literally
balance.
just fucking vapor.
Exactly.
This shit's all man-made.
Mm.
Religion's made by man,
That's what I'm saying.
and man is flawed.
A lot of everything is made by man.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
There hasn't been anything before that's been able to create stuff
That's
other
true.
than
It's
man.
true.
Plus
I
it's
think that's what
aliens.
separates us from
Aliens.
That's what
Aliens
separates us.
and man.
Aliens. Aliens. I think aliens are real.
Aliens
Yeah.
gotta be real. You're telling
No,
me we're this little speck of dust in space and we're the only one with life on it?
It's just the universe and life is, as we know, is so bizarre. You can't rule it out. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You can't rule it out.
There's no way. Because as far as we know, we have like infinite universes. You know?
Exactly.
There's nothing.
Like
inside.
who says like let's say God created us? Who said we're not a little side project? You know what I mean?
For real.
It's not even that. It's not even that somebody created us. It's just like who we came from. That was already on the earth. You know what I'm saying?
And what came from that? What came from that? What came from that?
Yeah, yeah. You go back to a point where you're like, all right, who the fuck put that shit there?
Yeah, man. It's like, is there a starting point? Like,
Yeah.
there has to be a starting point. and we
Hey,
don't know.
maybe when we die though, we like I sometimes imagine like when we die we just like see everything.
Yeah, but it's just
Everything
it's
makes sense.
Weird. It's weird because like you go back to you get to that point and then you say like, how did we come from this certain little thing? You know, like maybe like
Yeah.
a bacteria or some shit like that. Anything that's life, it's gonna evolve. You know, maybe
Like, how do we get life out of nothing?
yeah, and like humans we have a powerful mind and stuff, but like we're limited to how much we can use it, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So like
Which is why I
So,
think
like, which is-
psychedelics
yeah,
with that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's
Does it show
crazy.
you? Does it show you the real world?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I know since me taking them, I definitely view life in a very different way than before. You know what I mean? I can't really explain it because it's a very profound experience, very hard to explain.
Yeah,
But
imagine.
But the best way I can explain it is I almost put myself in other people's shoes, and I saw how other people view things, and I started to understand more.
It's like more in depth, huh?
Definitely.
Because like everyone could be like, yeah, I bet that would suck to feel that.
It's just yeah.
But then like
When you take them, you're like,
You see,
you
like,
almost kind of feel
It's like
that.
weird because like you see a whole different reality,
Definitely.
and like you know there's just like another one there.
Exactly. It's all in the mindset.
That there's something else
the
there.
like in your
Like,
head.
It's
your
just
mind.
the power of your mind. Your
Yeah.
mind is just so powerful.
Don't we only use like 10% of our mind?
at one
that's a
time,
myth.
isn't it a
That's a
myth?
myth. That's
Is
a
it a myth?
But like,
Maybe
What-
we're
what's
definitely not.
What's the fact?
I thought it was we only
The
use
fact
10%
is-
at one time. Like we use all of our head, but only.
I
Like
think
10%
what I
at one
think
time.
definitely not 10%, but I think we don't use our full 100%. You know what I mean?
We're not there yet.
I don't think we're
Yeah, but nobody knows. What
exactly. We don't know what it is. But
Yeah.
then, as you see throughout history, people are getting smarter. You know what I mean? We're evolving. You know, I
Yeah.
think it just takes
So
time.
you're telling me before we were
No,
using, like,
I'm trying to say is
Maybe,
that
you know?
we're early in the fucking evolution.
We really
The
are.
human race is early
Oh,
in
yeah.
the evolution. Because like think about how old the Earth is and how much like and
Much
how much
older.
time the human
Yeah.
race actually has been on.
Barely. It's a little spectrum.
In the
Exactly.
spectral calendar, we're
Compared
like
to how long that should
we're like the last
been there.
second.
But how long is the Earth really gonna last?
Who knows?
With
Not
us,
looking too
with
good
us
right
till
now.
2050.
With us?
Apparently.
That's
No
a whole
way.
that's a whole nother topic. How long? Yeah.
Isn't the sun gonna blow up too?
I mean,
like
yeah, but
billions of
that's-
years.
that's-
I think we'll have enough technology by then to build the sun or something.
All right.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like they're out there looking for more planets for us to live on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
But that shit's so crazy for me to believe because these planets are gonna be fucking.
They're light
impossible.
years away.
well, it's just that's why it's like do what matters now and not really to worry about what's
Yeah,
gonna
Exactly. We
happen.
need to.
All that matters is now.
We have. They literally like scientists, like all these scientists, literally gave us like what 12 years. They said.
They
Was
said
it?
12 years before global
12
warming is
years.
irreversible.
If we don't fix this shit, like 12 years from now, like it's gonna get like real ugly. Like all this shit, all the ice caps.
Buy a Tesla.
Buy a Tesla.
All that shit.
Shout out
Hey.
Elon Musk.
Yup. Already
We
got
should have been
Tesla.
smoking on this shit, bro. Shout out Elon Musk. Should have been smoking the joint.
I wish.
Is that
My
a joint?
Is that it? I saw
Is that a
that.
joke?
He said.
He went, what? He like hit it and then he went. Like he raised his eyebrows and went hella deep into thought.
No, yeah, Barstool Sports came out with a T-shirt that says, it's like the Elon Musk, the picture of him like this, and there's just like hella smoke, and then some caption or whatever.
He didn't even inhale
He
that.
was like, yeah, he was like,
Oh,
I
it
don't
looked
really
like
do
what-
anything. He was like, yeah, 'cause you didn't inhale it.
That's what Joe Rogan said.
No, that's what I was thinking.
No, he
Did he
didn't.
really say-
Did you see it? He went.
Yeah.
I think, wasn't he drinking too?
Yeah,
Yeah, Joe Rogan always drinks. I think that's pretty cool. Calm the nerves.
definitely. I'm nervous. I wish I had some drinks right now, dude. Fucking
You got one right
shaking.
there.
Yeah, there you
I'll drink some. I'll drink some Gatorade though.
Fuck you. That's like it. I'm kidding. Caffeine
Real
free.
shit though, I'm hungry.
Your coach doesn't tell you guys though.
What?
You guys can't drink soda.
No.
That was our thing. Like,
But
dude, if he caught us drinking soda, you're running, dude. I remember like he caught one kid at one of our hotels, dude. It was like 10 o'clock at night. The kid's running laps around the hotel.
No.
Yeah. No.
Hell no.
You want to talk about wrestling a little bit?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it. Let's talk about you.
I can't even talk about this.
It's okay. I can just put it.
I'll
It's a
listen
sport.
to
you want to
It's
talk
a
about
sport.
basketball?
No, I don't want to talk about that.
Let's talk about
Wrestling's a dope sport. It really
Wrestling's
changed my
a
life.
Completely
Any-
different sport.
Any individual sport like that, boxing, wrestling, what is it, MMA, taekwondo, that kind of stuff.
So
It's fire.
I don't know. Wrestling's a way different sport. You know what I mean? Because like, think about it. Some kids are like starving themselves, dehydrating themselves, and then they go out and wrestle a whole tournament
And win.
and win. Like that takes a different kind of
Like,
person.
yeah, you know, that's all mental at that point. 'Cause
Definitely.
You can't.
That's the power of the
Wrestling is like
mind.
90% mental.
Definitely.
Any sport is 90% mental.
Yeah.
But wrestling though, it just puts you in such a state. You know.
Because I've gone
Like
into those
literally, I've
tournaments.
been some days where like I probably had like a tuna sandwich over the course of 3 days,
Yeah.
and then I go and wrestle a tournament and I win, and then I'm just like dead, but then I still win. You know what I mean? I think it just takes a different kind of person to do that. I think a lot of sports
It's a whole
don't.
nother level.
a lot of sports,
Straight up.
you don't get to perform out of your comfort zone like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just in a constant state of, you know what I mean? Just almost like dying in a way.
If you don't eat and like you want to play a basketball game, bro, then you're fucked. You
fucked.
have to eat.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
anything, like even I don't know about a football game, but
No,
like
like,
if you're active, like if the active sport like soccer or basketball, anything like that, if you don't eat, drink, like you're fucked.
Yeah, last year I really fucked up my diet wrestling because I was cutting a lot of weight,
Mhm.
and like I want to eat like for like a whole day straight, and like the day before that just like have barely anything to drink, and then when it comes time to wrestling, like I just like I couldn't eat. Like
it
my body was
hurts.
like already
It
used to
hurts,
it.
dude.
Yeah, it
It
hurts. That like kind of fucked me up.
Last year I went from 182s to 160s, and then after every tournament I'd eat enough to get back to like probably like 168. So then I'd have to lose like almost a whole last another 10 pounds. And then come day of the tournament, I'd just be like, yeah, I can't wrestle.
yeah,
Like, I
I
can't.
remember I had to make scratch weight for 220s, and I think I dropped like 10 pounds in 4 days, we'll say. And already by then, I already dropped 50 pounds from then. Because football, for some reason,
I played.
I don't know
football, too.
why
That shit made me
I
go.
want to get
violent.
big, but I got up to 260, 265, and I was not an athlete. I'll tell you that much. I was a fat shit running around. I never felt so fat in my life. Then I cut down, lost 50
Yup.
pounds, and I was like, whew, I feel like a fucking
Good shit.
like an animal. But
I
then
think-
you got to do it right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got to do it right. You can't.
Diet.
No way is it in all sciences. It's not healthy to lose 10 pounds in a few days.
Yeah.
No way.
I think the most I ever cut was. It was like day after Christmas. We had the SNC.
Oh, shit.
And I was just like going ham on Christmas, and I was like 6 or 7 pounds over,
Mm.
like the day of the SNCs, like day of weigh-ins. I think the weigh-ins were at like 2 or 3 o'clock. It was like midday or whatever. Yeah, and I just got up and checked my weight. I was like, we got some work to do, and just fucking go to the gym,
How much
run,
did you lose?
run, sauna.
6?
It was- yeah, I think it was like 6 pounds.
I remember
It was tough.
my junior year going to state. I think I was like 218, right? And then we took a bus ride to Vegas. What is that, 8 hours? About?
Yeah.
10 hours.
We stopped at gas stations and everything.
Dude, going there, I had a box of the fruit roll-ups. I had like 2 Gatorades. And I was like, maybe if I just eat this on the bus and I don't eat tonight, I'll be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, I get there, I step on the scale, I gained 6 pounds on that bus ride, bro.
Oh
My
my
coaches were pissed, dude.
You want to know the most I've ever lost? 15 pounds in 2 days.
Ew.
It was
Actually?
on God. It was you remember sophomore year before Minot?
Oh.
And they had me running right before the duel too. It
Yeah.
was when I had wrestled. I can't say.
Once you run, running with the
Yeah, I was
I'll
running with the
cross
shade.
that out.
And no, so it was like, I had to make 52, and I literally just spent like 3 practices every day, and then right before the duel, I was just running to each trash can, spitting, almost like I felt like I was gonna throw up almost every time I went to go to the trash can.
Damn.
It was awful. And then I got out of the match. I was winning by 1 point, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna relax a little bit. I got caught. I got
Never
pinned.
relax,
I got
never
pinned.
relax.
Never relax at 1 point.
I think that's what's the problem with a lot of kids nowadays.
They'll get the lead, and they kind of just like
They
they're like,
let their
me take it easy.
they let their foot off the gas. I think it's
Yeah.
just like that instinct, you know, to like just bury someone in the dirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what like the sportsmanship thing. You like, oh, mercy rule. Like, no, if you can keep scoring points, keep scoring points. You know what I mean?
Honestly.
Don't even give him a chance.
Yeah, but like a tech fall in wrestling, like I need that shit because I'm tired.
Definitely.
If I'm taking a kid, I'm like,
I don't
dude,
think I've
let me get
ever-
2 more points. I'm fucking tired.
No, I've gotten a tech in 2 rounds, but I've never gotten a tech
You ever
like
super
quick
tech
as
someone?
shit.
You ever super tech?
What is
What's a
that?
super tech?
So it's 15 points for a tech.
Plus
Yeah.
the pin.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're let's
I've done
say
that a few
14,
times.
and then you just pin the kid. That's a super tech.
Yeah,
That's pretty foul. That's disrespectful.
It is
that's mad disrespect.
Because you're at what? You're at 14.
I did that at
and
SNC,
you get
But
the-
fuck it. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's a man's sport. You know,
I mean-
where you don't celebrate losers in that sport.
I mean, if you're out there getting,
Or
if
any
you're out there
sport.
losing by like 15 points or 18 points.
That's the problem today. They're making it okay to lose. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's all right.
I used to cry after every loss, and I swear to God, I'd be the only kid that'd be crying after losing because I just hated losing, and some
Yeah.
kids just wouldn't even care. I'm like, how do you not care that we just got our ass kicked? Like, how do you feel right now? They're like, I don't care. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Like, what? You don't fucking care?
I remember doing like a ton of like sports as a kid, and I like never cry after any game. except one time I threw up, but it's because I threw up.
That's not crying though.
Yeah, and then I threw up all like in the middle of where everyone was walking. But when I joined wrestling, dude, and I was like balling after every match
'Cause
in
it's
like
out there,
fourth
like-
grade. I was like, dude, like this shit's like hard.
You
It's
can't
hard on
blame
my
shit on
heart.
your team out there. It's
I-
literally
oh,
just
yeah.
When I
you.
first started wrestling, I lost some. Like, I didn't become a stud till the end of my sophomore year.
I was never a stud.
Dog, I was literally after every, like, I just tried to find some excuse on why I lost until I think I realized, like, holy shit, I'm the one who's losing. You know what I mean? It's nothing else. It's me. It's me out there. I think that helps a lot of people out. I think a lot of people should learn from that. You know, there's not a lot of people to blame but yourself.
Guillermo, you were studying basketball, huh?
Not really.
Yeah, you were.
He's nice.
Not really.
I heard you were nice.
He's nice. He's nice.
I heard after games,
Hey, Guillermo, nice with it.
Guillermo nice at
Let me get
basketball with it.
let me get an F in the chat. Yeah, F in the chat.
I mean, like, not really. But
What'd you play? What position?
I play like shooting guard. I feel like all the small forward, shooting guard, point guard. I was kind of just all over the
But
place.
after games, if you guys lost, were you heartbroken or were you like, I don't give a fuck?
I was kind of heartbroken all the way up to my senior year because my senior year something happened to the team, to everybody, where we just kind of gave up.
You want to
As
elaborate
a
more on
group.
that?
What happened to the team?
You can say it,
How
but
we kind of gave up on each other.
I feel it, that chemistry.
Yeah.
That's how I felt my senior year of
That's how I
football.
felt.
It was just like, it was almost no point to it anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
Like, it's sad to say, but like, our coaches weren't putting the best guys out on the field.
Yeah.
And then me knowing that, me not being able to say anything, it was just like, you're just setting us up to fail. You know, and that's
Yeah.
heartbreaking. You know, I don't want to lose. And then, in almost a way, I'm just like, do these guys just want to fucking lose all the time?
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
was it favorites? Was it playing
Definitely
favorites?
Definitely favorites.
That's the worst.
It's the worst. Like, I don't
That
get
really
it.
brings down a
Can
team.
I shout out the school?
What's up?
Can I shout out the school?
Shout out McQueen High.
Shout out McLean High, class of
2017.
2017.
OGs.
Yeah.
2019, baby.
That's the worst
That sounds
number.
weird,
It's the
bro.
worst number.
That sounds weird as fuck. 2019.
Out of every number in the 2000s, 2019 might just be the worst number. 2009 would have been cool.
2020?
Shit that happened in 2009.
2009 was a
I
cool
feel
year.
like 2014 and 2017 were the years to graduate.
Yeah.
What's 2015? Was that sophomore year?
Sophomore year.
Yeah, those were cool guys.
2019, you're a bum. More bums. Just because of the number. It's like, God. I was born in 2001, though. That's pretty
If you were born in
That's
2001.
even weird.
That's
sounds
weird, bro.
Yeah, you're literally born the year after the new century started.
Guess you can't forget your age, though.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but that's weird. I was born in '98, so like, I don't know. It just sounds weird not being born in the '90s. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we still 90s kids.
Nah.
I wish. I really wish. I really do.
I don't.
Everybody thinks that play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, they think they're a 90s kid. You're fucking not. You're not,
I
dude.
never play with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I'm telling you, there's some kids, I bet there's some kids just go, I play with Yu-Gi-Oh
I feel like
cards.
we're 2000s kids because we grew up we were literally like,
I feel like after
No more than-
96,
I just feel like it was the
that's
way
cutoff.
you were raised, because like I have cousins that are 5 years older than me, you know.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get no one in my family came after for like 3 more years,
Mhm.
so I was almost raised as a 90s kid. You know what I mean?
No, I feel
I wasn't really introduced to that stuff. I was introduced to stuff that they were doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'd say I was a 90s
Alright.
kid. I'd like to think so. People could disagree, but I think so. But you don't know how I grew up.
You can be a 90s kid. I got you.
Good looks.
Guillermo.
Huh.
Grammys are bullshit.
Grammys are
Hey, get loud on this one. Why are the Grammys bullshit?
because, bro, it's all
R.I.P. Mac Miller.
It's all R.I.P. Mac Miller for
Big
real,
facts.
but it's all
R.I.P.
opinion-based. Like
RPX.
the music industry is just so fucked up, especially when it comes to like the mainstream
Yeah.
music industry, because they all want to be based on sales. Like they want to put it based on numbers, not on the actual work that the artist put.
Or the person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not the actual work, because like a typical artist will put a lot of work into a fucking album, you know?
It's hard.
Like,
It's a hard
yeah.
Like
industry.
who?
Huh?
Like who?
No one is specific, bro. A lot of fucking artists do
I think
that
you're
shit.
just mad Travis stupid.
No, I'm
To
really
be
not,
honest.
bro. I'm really not.
Travis.
This
cool.
goes out to
Travis
a lot of
cool.
artists, bro.
He's
Travis,
not the greatest.
he's not. He's really not. And I'm not saying he is, but it comes out to in general.
I don't think Cardi
If
B
you
should
rap-
have won.
I don't think Cardi B should
I think
have
about
won.
You rapping
Who
and
are all
you making
the?
money.
Who's the? Do you guys know who's the rap? What albums are in there? I know Mac Miller. I know Cardi. Who else was in there?
It was Astro was in there.
Astroworld.
It was
Was it Pusha
Astroworld.
T's in there?
Oh, Pusha
Pusha
T.
Oh yeah, that was
Nipsey
it.
Hussle, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap, and fucking Cardi B's, and then Mac Miller.
Pusha T's album was pretty fire. No lie. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, no, but think about it. You're an artist and you make millions of fucking dollars doing what you do, and you're not gonna put no passion towards it,
Yeah.
right? What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
Like, you're good at it, and they're paying you.
Like, did you see that interview?
You're doing it
with
as a
6ix9ine?
passion.
Huh?
That's a
Well, that's
passion.
what's sad. Like, there's a bunch of other people out
No,
there
no,
that
no.
people don't even know.
Yeah,
that
no,
are
and then there's
way
people,
more passionate.
and there's people that
Yeah.
people like Cardi B who go out there and just like act like fucking fool on TV for no fucking reason.
Like 6
And then and then they try to act all fucking humble when they fucking win a Grammy that they know they didn't deserve.
Yeah.
So like,
Because that's how they feel. Because they know it deep
Yeah.
down. They know.
they know
They
it's
really
all,
know.
all that shit's all lined
Did you
up.
see
all
the interview with the Breakfast Club 6ix9ine had? And he's talking about what's that song where he goes pussy got that wet got that drip drip. Which was that one?
Fifi.
Yeah, Fifi.
Yeah.
And he's like that shit isn't smart. Like that shit isn't lyrical. Like that's so easy to
yeah,
make.
see, but
And he
that
was like,
but it's different when he like goes out and actually fucking says it that he
Yeah.
does it, right? Then that makes it kind of like joke. Like I don't know a lot of people take that man serious, but I definitely don't because
I
everything
don't.
he
Do
says.
you think he sold his soul for fame?
Yeah, a lot of artists do that.
What do you
Yeah.
mean by that, though?
I
When
think-
rappers sell their soul for
Well,
fame?
like, almost like they just give up everything as a person, almost in a way, and they just
Like-
become like almost as a puppet in the industry.
As like a celeb.
You know what I mean?
Pretty much,
Because
yeah.
he's
Signing
not
a
really.
record
You
deal.
telling me 6ix9ine's really like that?
no,
in
6ix9ine's the definition of that.
Exactly.
6ix9ine was a little bitch in high
He's-
school.
Exactly.
Yeah, did you
And
see
then
him
all
with
of a
his little
sudden-
fucking like his little makeshift polo at homecoming or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah, but
I think
he
they
grew
just-
up in like New York and shit, so all the people he was around with, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they just like did all fucking New
Alright,
York
but
things, you know?
there's other New York rappers that aren't acting like fucking 6ix9ine. Who else?
New York is just definitely like a whole like different world from everything.
That's true.
It could be its own country.
Like yeah, pretty much.
It's
New
got
York's
its
cool,
own
though.
culture.
Yeah,
There's a lot.
and a lot of places have their own culture,
Mhm.
but like not here. That's what I don't like about Reno.
Yeah,
That
Reno.
we try to take everybody else's culture.
We don't have. There's no Reno
Especially the
culture.
Bays. Yeah, no, there's no.
There's no
there's
Reno
no
culture.
Like our town?
Huh?
Like our
Yeah.
town down in Midtown? That's definitely
Yeah,
like a fucking
It's a knockoff. Like some other place be doing it. Like it's cool that Reno does it, but I mean,
Like no lie, it makes Reno look cool, but we definitely didn't like
we don't have anything.
we don't have a movement.
But
you know what I mean?
no, we have what we have, bro. Like,
Exactly.
we have the fucking ski resorts, right?
Yeah.
We have the fucking,
The
we have
lake.
Tahoe, yeah, and like nobody else has that shit, so they can suck a dick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
That's big tough.
Huh?
That's big tough.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about 21 Savage?
Alright.
Since we're into rappers kind of stuff.
Let's talk about
Didn't
Blueface.
he get
Blueface, baby.
Blueface baby buzzed out?
He's he's just a joke, bro.
I don't
Hey,
know.
he
I'm not
coming
a
here
joke.
next Tuesday, though. He's coming here next
He
Tuesday.
goes hard.
He goes hard, yeah.
No lie. Alright, but like
My pistol
I feel
loaded,
like
ready to unload it.
I
That's a
feel-
bar.
I feel like-
I don't know
It
why
doesn't take a
I
ton
feel like
of
he like stays off beat on
creativity to go
purpose,
hard.
honestly.
No,
He
bro.
does
You see
go-
that
he
Breakfast
does,
Club
yeah.
interview? He says that's how I hear it in my head.
What?
He hears shit off beat in his head.
Really?
Oh,
Yes, he's like it sounds on beat.
so
Yeah,
he's
he
slow.
probably just slow.
Or
This
something.
dude on the spectrum.
He got that forced down.
My dude was signed to like 3 different labels, bro. It goes back to selling your soul. Like once you sign a label, they own
They own your music,
They
bro.
own your music, bro. It's happening with Uzi, bro. He quit his music because his fucking
his
label.
label.
Yeah.
He can't drop shit when he wants to.
That's why like a lot of big ones have their own label. Like Joey Badass Pro Era Records.
J.
That's
Cole?
his. It's in Cole World.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, even Drake. Well, OVO or what?
Yeah,
I
OVO.
don't want to say it wrong.
And then what was Jay-Z's best album too?
The Throne? Is that the Throne? That's his group.
No, that's
Fucking
is it
Rock Nation.
Yeah.
That's like agencies, though.
Uh,
That's like agents. Because like he's like LeBron signed to fucking Rock Nation. Benson told him.
What I liked about 21 Savage is in his last album he talked about like loyalty over love, And like I felt that shit, to be honest. He was talking about it on a podcast with the interview, and he said you can love the fuck out of your dog and go out and buy another dog. You know, that's not loyalty. But if you love your dog, you're not gonna go out and like buy another dog. It's kind of foul.
What if you just try to have 2 dogs?
See?
No.
Go buy them at once. Love both of them.
That's loyalty and love right there.
Alright, so does this apply to relationships too? If you get 2 girlfriends
You
at
can't
one
compare
time?
human connections to what you have with
That's
a dog.
true,
That's
bro.
true.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
If you love a dog more than you love your girl, you might be a little
Weird?
It's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Almost like you don't view that female as a person. You know what I mean?
Alright, yeah. Yeah, that's true, that's
You know what I
true.
mean? It's a little fucked up.
Hey, but also, on top of 21 Savage,
He just got freed.
he just got freed!
Okay.
Is he living in the U.S. though?
Yeah, he's here on bond right now.
What is
He's
bond? What's bond mean?
Doesn't it just mean a wait-year trial? In
Yeah,
the US?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
And then when his trial happens, they can determine if he can stay here while he's waiting for his visa, or if they're gonna send
What
him
I don't
back.
get is how the fuck did that shit expire? Like, so he came here when he was 7. That's what they tried to say.
And it expired like a year later, right?
Some shit like that. And then he committed like a certain amount of felonies. I don't know if he pleaded guilty or not, or anything, but he committed felonies. And that shit's not gonna pop up then.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this man's here, like,
No.
expired visa.
I'm
should
telling
probably
you,
fucking
dog.
get him out now.
ICE is just a fucking scam, and they only arrested him to make it look like they're out here arresting more than just like one ethnicity or one, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just easy to go towards Mexicans because it just happens most.
Yeah.
So it's easy to say.
Everyone's like hating him.
But now they got 21, and they're like, oh no, we're going after
Yeah,
all
but
illegal
now
immigrants.
it's you're making it seem like it's okay to use them as an example. It's like somebody that's not Mexican is still committing that crime.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
there's so many different other countries that handle immigration so much differently. than they
Like,
do.
this dude's not even from like a bad country. He's from like another first world country.
Yeah,
And that's
That shook me.
what?
He's British. Like,
Honestly,
Me too,
British
me too.
out of everything.
Every country, bro.
Not Haitian.
I thought it was a joke.
I
Me too.
honestly did too, bro. Like, it didn't sound real. Like, this man's British.
I was like, what?
How does he not have an accent?
And then you hear his mom talk, and you're like, yeah.
But then
he
you
British
then
as
you go back
fuck.
and listen to his voice, like, okay, he kind of fucking might sound like he's from London.
Is his
Yeah.
mom hella British? Does she sound British as shit?
She does.
Yeah.
If you look up interviews, she
What?
sounds hella British. Like, I don't know how no one connected the dots.
Is it? His parents aren't even from London. They immigrated there.
From where?
They're from.
They double illegal.
One's from like the Dominican Republic. I think the other one's from Jamaica or something. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. I don't know.
I'm in London.
He said, I'm in London, got my beat from London.
They're not letting me go back.
GG.
He said, I'm from London.
I'm from London. Got my beat from London.
What is this, showers in the morning with the homies?
Yes.
What?
With the
What?
Who said
Hey,
that?
let me talk about this.
Please do.
I know, like,
This is a key.
I know this situation, but I don't understand why it's a topic.
Okay, listen to this.
It's under motivation.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to, okay.
Last podcast I talked about like I was like, bro, like fuck, I don't have like motivation to get up like every day and all this.
Showering
And,
with the homies is one of the motivators.
yeah, so like we had morning practices for wrestling, and we like I'm hella cool with everyone on our team, and we shower after and just like blast some music and just like wake ourselves up.
naked.
Yeah, we're all like I don't know how to explain it, but like after shower you just feel so good. You feel like so good to like it's not just like a shower, it's like a shower with the homies. It sounds pretty gay, but it's not.
It was also a
It was
team bonding
motivation.
experience, though.
Yeah,
No
it
lie.
was. We had a lot of fun in there.
You know what I mean? Like for
Not like
football,
that.
when all the dudes would get in the locker room and they would shower.
I ain't do that
You
shit.
didn't?
No.
Our football team says they do that shit, and maybe that's why
Fuck, no, I never showered in my high school.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
They were nice. They were warm.
they're not.
until the things broke.
Someone
it was
no,
super
because
cold.
our coach would straight up tell us like these showers haven't been used in like, a
Exactly.
certain amount of years.
But our school's
like
pretty
we
new.
literally
Yeah, I
coached
feel
in the
that.
back, bro. Like there's literally.
Yeah,
coached
there's
in the back.
literally showers in between our storage.
Yeah,
There's a hell of shoulder pads like in the corner.
Yeah,
Really?
but also the football players
They
still
get
use it.
wet.
with
I
the shower
forget
press, like,
which
every
high
day.
school, but they have like showers and they have curtains. Oh, yeah.
Spanish
Oh
spray.
no, I think it might be
Carson? I feel like
Not Hug.
It's not Hug. We were in Hug's gym though.
Hug is hella
No, it's Reno, bro.
Is it
Reno.
Reno?
It might
Of course
be
it's
Reno.
Reno.
They have the big ass bottom floor, bro, where like all the fucking
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, bro.
That's dope. That the wrestling room's downstairs. I think that's kind of lit.
Yeah.
Nice and
Reno's
little private.
musty. Reno smells musty.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
musty.
bro, their
It smells
court-
musty.
Their core, it's like it's nice wood, but it's like really like stiff. Like you can't.
Can't
They don't want you to
yeah,
fall
you can't
through.
Down, like, your step is so like inclined. You know what I'm saying? It's so stiff.
Just like the kind of wood.
That's a big ass school.
Yeah.
No,
It is really big.
Big ass school.
Was that the first school?
In Reno?
But they got some good sports, bro.
Maybe
Yeah.
so.
How come?
Good ass.
So how come Reno? Like, is
You
Reno
seen
the
that weight
oldest or is Hug?
Huh?
You seen that weight room?
Yeah.
I think it's Reno. It's gotta be Reno.
It's gotta
They
be
named it
Reno, right?
What?
Reno's the oldest.
Reno's, yeah.
And then what? Hug's next, right? Or is it Worcester?
Some shit.
I don't
like
even
that.
know.
No, I don't think it's
But how
Worcester.
come?
Hug's actually old. Hug's old.
Hug's
When
old
was
as
fucking
shit.
McLean built?
It's top
McLean
3.
built?
82.
1982.
Yeah. It's pretty
I knew
new,
that,
I'd say.
yeah.
It's pretty new.
The Hug Stadium?
No, McQueen.
Oh.
Built in like
Because I
82.
swear we had
Really?
the nastiest company. Nastiest.
When did you guys get turf though? Like 2000s?
2006.
Huh.
I think, yeah. We're supposed to change that shit. Well, now it's there, but they never changed it.
What do you mean change
That
it?
shit's like this. It feels like that.
You're supposed
Oh.
to
It's
supposed to get renewed.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
the school. Yeah, school district's not gonna pay for that.
No, is it not, bro? It feels like that.
It is. It is. It's like high and then it goes out. Like that.
Isn't it McLean on kind of on a hill though?
Yeah.
It's all hill.
But you can level out it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
One job. They had one
Definitely.
job. They're playing like foothill.
That's the first place I would go for a fucking flood. First place.
McLean?
The top of the football field.
That'd be pretty
Right, just
smart.
Run up the
Oh.
run up the fucking stairs, bro, and use that fire. I have so much fucking room.
That'd be smart.
You would say in the school probably, but they'll have it unlocked
Climb up in that bitch.
when the earth goes down. Ozark.
Alright, enough about talking about Sean.
Shout out with the homies.
It was fun though. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun.
Y'all was close.
I'm pretty weird, yeah.
I didn't like my teammates, so maybe that's why.
Yeah,
I love my
Alright,
teammates.
You didn't like your wrestling
I don't want
teammates?
to shit on them, but they was weird. They was weird.
Oh, you told me like hell of them were like Mormon and hunters and
Bro,
shit, right?
one of them was Mormon. One of them was a nerd. They're probably not gonna listen to this, but one of them was a nerd. One of them was a nerd, but he was cool. He was a cool nerd. You know what I mean?
No,
It was
I feel
diversity. It was like
What?
a really big diverse group.
Definitely. But like, there wasn't a lot of kids like, I guess like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like you could connect with.
No. Yeah, kids like kids with common interest.
Alright,
I mean,
right.
everybody like they had their group, but then I was like almost like
Like the only common interest you guys had was wrestling.
definitely yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
It's really, they're like an orchestra. Like, all that. It's just cool. Don't get me wrong. I love music, but it's just like
Shit's kind of whack. But like, how do they find the balance between both? Because nowadays, like our team, you can't do that. Like, there's not enough
yeah,
time.
they miss practices.
Oh,
I never miss practice.
No.
really?
Never. And
I
like,
missed half the season this year.
like 10 years of sports, I've never missed a practice.
Yeah.
Damn, that's commitment.
Actually, more than 10 years now. I'm old. I forget.
I definitely miss a few practices, but not any like
Excuse practices.
Yeah.
like I had a dentist appointment.
Like, I'm pretty sure I went to, like we worked around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, that
yeah.
came first to me.
That's pretty cool actually.
Yeah. They're like, we got you dentist. I'm like, oh, we gotta go out.
That's the main thing for me. It's actually going to practice. Like, if you want to play a sport, you can love it so much, but going to practice.
Honestly, like,
Yeah.
like I
For
love
me,
wrestling,
that was
I
the thing
feel
for
that.
me.
but the practices, there'd be days where I'd be like, fuck,
Be
I
devastated.
don't want to fucking go.
Devastated. I was hurt
Yeah.
at the practices.
It was a lot easier senior year though. You know,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I only got one more year. Shit, might as well go all out. Like,
Dude, I remember starting. Dude, kids are just so soft nowadays. Like, the first day of practice, like I know when I was a freshman, none of these kids were like, "Coach, I'm gonna throw up. Coach, I can't see." Like, dude, my first day there, we're just doing some sprints. Some kid came up to me, he's like, "Coach, like I'm losing my vision. I can't see." I'm like, come talk to me when it goes out. Like, dude.
When you're
When you're
blind,
coaching, yeah, I'm like, come talk to me when your vision goes out. Then we have a problem. You know what I mean? But if you can see, you're all right, dude. So he's like, Coach, I'm gonna throw up. I'm like, all right, then go throw up.
Throw up and come back.
Yeah, then get back out there.
Yeah.
It's just kids are so soft nowadays. You know what I mean? So soft.
That's how they're raised.
Yeah. I blame your parents. Don't blame yourselves. Blame your parents.
No, blame yourself because you need some of that too. Fuck.
I guess, but mostly comes from parents. Till a certain age.
Well, how you're raised, like, well, to me, how you're raised is just like how you're gonna like your characteristics and all that just fall in.
Definitely.
Just
Well,
like how
the
you're
thing is,
raised.
I think, let's say, all the way up to like you're 7. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think you're raised by your peers,
Mhm.
not by your parents.
Well, then it's a little bit of both.
Well, like,
I
how
feel.
often do you see your parents? You definitely see your friends more than your parents.
Not
You know
at
what I mean?
7. Not after 7.
Well, you're at school for 8 hours a day.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
You're right. And your
Let's say your parents
work
come
and
home
shit.
at 6 at night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and then you have practice too, and shit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not talking. And then when let's say they come home from
Yeah,
work, your parents not gonna come talk to you.
Yeah.
At least in my case.
Mine didn't either. They just
Exactly.
be like, is your homework done?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'd
Like,
lie the fuck. I'd go, yeah, and it never.
they're not gonna be like, "How was your day at school? What did you learn today?"
Yeah.
Like,
Just like the 3
Small
basic
talk
questions.
kind
who really does
Yeah.
that? Who really does that? I mean, if your parents did that, cool. But I feel like a majority of kids. I think nowadays it's like that, but I think it's just making kids softer.
Not talking to their parents.
No, talking like just being more sheltered. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Speaking of that, what's the other topic about that? It was like one with only 2 topics. It might have been the same thing.
Was it any character?
Yeah. Whatever that is.
Second page.
Character.
No family growing up.
What's that?
Was tough.
Well, this is just like me. Like,
How was that? I was growing up with no family.
well, like I had like my regular family, but like,
No was that external family?
yeah,
Yeah.
just like my relative family here,
Extended.
and I have no extended like family.
No, it was
In Reno.
this one. We can go back to that one later though. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, I just
Using depression for attention excuses.
Oh my god.
Or like anxiety.
How's everybody depressed? Everybody depressed.
For real, who else is talking?
wait.
Drake and what's his name? Were you
Myers?
saying that on their podcast too?
hey shout
Shout
out
out.
Drake and Myers podcast. It's pretty.
Shout
cool.
out the biggest little talk show. in the
Yeah.
world.
Is that what it's called?
It's called Growing Pains. I think.
Growing Pains. Yeah, look it up on YouTube. Follow them. They're pretty cool. I wrestled with them. Pretty dope.
They were your grade. Was tough.
Really?
Drake Macadam?
Oh yeah, I know.
What's tough?
Who's the other one?
It says no family.
Meyer
What's
Agner?
tough?
Oh, just
I
like
know
no
Drake
like
Macadam.
grandmas or anything.
Yeah.
No.
I don't have much family either.
Yeah, it's just like for me, like I didn't really like have like a lot of role models like or older people like I looked up to, like obviously I have my dad, but like I don't like really talk that much with my parents. You feel
It's
me?
kinda
It's just
weird.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like it would have been nice if I had like an older cousin or like someone else that wasn't in my relative family like I could talk to when I'm going through stuff.
It's just for me. I have family here, but none of them did what I did. They all played basketball. They played football, but at a young age. They didn't really play at the high school level.
Yeah.
And then I'm the only one in my family to wrestle. So I'm kind of in that same boat as you, where I really had no role model.
Or like
You know what I mean? I had no,
Yeah.
I had no really much guidance to help me out there.
I mean, like I like Reno's cool. I don't know if I want to live here like forever, but
I just
I
want to
don't
get my
think-
shit done. Maybe
Yeah.
I can look at like leaving, but
Yeah.
right now it's just like the cheapest option.
Yeah.
It's getting way more expensive. But like you know what I mean? Staying local is definitely cheaper.
It's kind of going down, but like a little tiny bit, but it's still pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah, just to live in a fucking house.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to live out here? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I did.
Scams.
Yeah,
Scams.
we're going to scams.
Wait, but what about using depression for attention?
We'll go back to that.
I
We'll probably tie it in somewhere.
Scams.
I'm
We're
gonna
gonna
get-
start with
I'm
the
a-
Not
scam.
everybody can be depressed.
I'm gonna get the top. I'm gonna get the fucking. I'm gonna get.
It's
heat
just
on.
like there's not that much shit to be sad about.
No, honestly.
Get,
And, like, I see
get a
live in
straw.
life.
Get a straw. Suck it up. You know what
Yeah, no, I
mean?
see people on Twitter talking about like making memes of like how your parents
I hate.
react.
I hate that sad bullshit, bro. I hate
Yeah.
kids who those. Sorry, I'll block you out.
I said it. A couple
But I hate those people that are like they're like, oh, I'm so sad, just for attention. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like the people that post black screens on Snapchat and they go,
Yeah,
I
bro.
just want someone to
Paragraphs,
Yeah,
paragraphs.
yeah,
This
like,
is- I should
I told my
let
parents
you
I was
know.
depressed, and like, well, obviously they're gonna react a funny way because they're fucking supporting you, putting a roof. over your
Exactly.
fucking head.
They're putting food on your
Their
Their
table.
perspective, just like even if you are
Yeah,
depressed,
so they'd
is
be like, "What the fuck do you have to be
people
depressed
actually
about?
do get
I literally
depressed.
pay for all your shit." Like,
Yeah.
in most cases,
Well, like the perspective switches up. You know what I mean? It's a generational gap.
Yeah.
It goes from our parents who had to like my parents are immigrants. Their biggest worry was just getting a better life for us.
Yeah.
So they're like, why the fuck are you depressed? We literally like moved to this country so you could have an easy ass life compared to me. So it's definitely a generational gap.
Yeah.
In my view.
There's just like there's in reality there's not that much shit to be sad about. You
Yeah.
live in a first world country. You know what I mean? Like no matter
Oh, yeah.
listen, no matter how bad you think your life sucks, somebody else's life is worse than yours.
Way
worse than yours.
Yes.
Just put that in perspective.
Oh.
Just a little bit. Just a little humbling thing. If you really think your life is that shitty, just know that someone else's
None
life
of
is
that.
much more shittier than yours.
Yeah, I saw this one thing that like high school kids like have as much anxiety as
The 50s,
people.
the 50s
Yeah.
asylums.
The 1950s asylum people that were like forced in there.
High school is the easiest shit.
Yeah, I don't know how you
You
have
go
so
to
much
class,
anxiety.
maybe pay attention, maybe do your homework, and you're chilling. It's
Honestly-
like what? And you talk to your friends.
Honestly, yeah, because I just
Trust me, I miss high school, bro. That shit was easy.
that shit was easy.
I don't miss it like that, but like how easy life was in
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah, I feel
You
that.
know what I mean? That's what I miss about it. I don't miss high school. Like, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back. But life was a lot easier.
Yeah, and I feel if you have anxiety, but like I don't know how we have like as much anxiety as the silent people in the 1950s.
Well, I think it's just like what you bring upon yourself.
Yeah,
I think a lot of kids worry about shit that they don't need to worry about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just focus.
How did we get to that topic?
I don't even know.
We're going into scams, and we started talking about
Yeah.
scams.
Yeah.
A new scam I have is the orthodontics.
Orthodontist?
Orthodontist.
Orthodontist. No,
Orthodontist.
oh, it's orthodontist.
Can we bring up this topic next? Just a quick mention.
Yeah,
What is
it? Thanks. Okay, orthodontist. It's just like it's literally just like some metal like in your mouth, and it's just costing like thousands of dollars.
The mold.
No, really?
The mold is
My-
the most
dude,
expensive.
My
Don't
braces
get it.
cost $10,000.
Mine costs like $9.
That's a new car.
Yeah,
that's a
bro.
car.
Uh-huh.
Fucking house.
To fix-
That's
Yeah.
that's a down payment
That's
on
a
the house.
down. Yeah.
I get it, you gotta go through a lot of schooling to get that job, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you're like just putting like cheap
On some
metal in my
fucking
mouth,
braces.
and you're making my teeth move.
Like the
It should
most-
not be that
The
expensive.
most expensive part of that like job is probably the machines you get to do the shit.
It's
for
just
you.
like
And
it's
how
just.
to
yeah.
learn
I
how
mean,
to use
congratulations to them for knowing that people will pay that much for that.
No,
but it's
That's
just
good
like
business.
it's good business. But I mean, where's your moral compass?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's foul. It is.
Yeah.
Charging hella, so
Hell.
much fucking money.
Hella money.
That's crazy.
But then that's the thing. Like nobody wants to live the rest of their life with some jacked up teeth.
That's right.
It's like supply and demand. But then like I mean, it's great business, but it's just shady business.
Yeah, you see girls like bad teeth, they're like,
Shark teeth.
"Rawr."
Oh,
That's why people pay so much for that shit because they don't want to look like the fucking.
That's
Most
securities.
people don't want to look like the fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
Some people just say fuck it. You know. You gotta hit a certain point till you just say fuck it. You don't care what you look like. You don't care what people think about you.
Then you're living
Tie
happy.
that
You're living
confidence.
happy.
Yeah,
You
you're
want
living.
that confidence
I feel like you're
and shit.
definitely at a peace with yourself, but like you definitely hit a low ass point.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You want to talk about style and confidence?
yeah, definitely. That could like tie into that.
All right. So talk about the style you don't like, Bryce.
Oh.
The type.
Okay. First of all, to all my viewers, I'd like to apologize for saying this statement, but this is just what I believe, and this ain't true for everybody. But girls do not look good in bangs unless she a baddie from Australia.
Who's this particular baddie?
Who's this baddie?
I don't know, it's just like
You just see
I just like see it like Australian girls with bangs. I'm like, that she bad as
I
fuck.
feel like Australians
But-
invented the bang wave. You know?
they
Yeah.
got some. Their accents are sexy.
Yeah,
Maybe
Like-
maybe their accents overcome the bangs.
yeah, maybe
that's
that's
why.
just kidding.
don't think I've ever been on Australia. It's pretty dope.
Near the vibe. I see like
I
pictures.
met. We had a coach. Coach Garbow. That's how he said his name. Coach Garbow. Bro, we had a snake on the football field. I didn't believe
grabbed
that.
that
Dude, he
shit.
just grabbed it. He just grabbed it. And I was like, oh, this guy really from Australia.
That's the gardener snake.
But hey, what do you
This
feel?
is the most
What do you feel
poisonous-
about girls with bangs?
Me? I feel like some girls can pull it off.
Some girls can pull it off like really nice, but like I feel like girls be getting bangs is just like
Some
I kind of
girls-
see a child because a lot of like girls,
What-
a lot of little
What
girls
that
have bangs.
ties into is she got some shitty ass friends. You know what I mean?
Who out
Yeah.
here? Who out here telling her? You
Who,
should
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who tells
No, but every girl, every
You
girl,
rock that bang.
no, but every girl's like, oh, bangs are so cute, but then the guys are like.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I think guys have friends. Like, I know I have friends that will call me out on my shit. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out J Gold. He called me out a few times. You know.
J.
When I was
Cole?
at- J.
J.
Gold.
Cole.
You know.
Oh.
Like, I'm happy I have friends that will
Yeah.
call me out if I'm
Like
doing some
goofy
shit.
ass
You know what I
looking
mean?
shit, yeah.
No, not like that, just on shit. But I feel like girls don't really have that. You know what I mean?
I feel
Yeah.
like
I feel
if
like-
they do call them out, then they call them fake, and then they and
Exactly, and
You're not
then they break
supporting
the
me.
friendship. But then she's not being fake; she's being real with you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Hey, honestly, I don't like.
That shit look ugly.
I like you this
Yeah.
much that
Exactly.
like I don't want you to
I
go out
care
there
about
looking
you
like
enough.
that.
I care about you enough to tell you this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris has told me like you look like a goofy ass right now, but
I tell you that shit every day.
because I have a goofy ass.
Woo! Bryce is the goofiest dude I know. You should have seen the dance he did with his dad for dancing with his staff.
Is that shit fire?
Who's lit?
Oh, you want to see? I'll show you after.
I gotta hit the BT sweep.
You went.
I've been teaching people that move.
I'd be going
Yeah.
crazy if I said.
Riley's been teaching people that.
I came out like this.
What song you guys dance to?
A mix, right?
It was a mix. I don't know the songs. I think they're 90s songs. I was born in the 90s.
You sound a 90s child
Ooh.
right now.
Artificial intelligence.
Oof. That shit's crazy.
Crazy.
Dude. Okay, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but at the rate we are at right now. So, let's backtrack a little bit. So, as far as we know, humanity's always been ahead of technology. You know, one step ahead. You know, it's
Yeah.
almost like a race.
Yeah.
But now, if we have already built it, artificial intelligence. And let's just imagine as the smartest person in the world. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
You know, like, smart people, they look at other people as stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't, like, almost as a waste of time. So, like, maybe in a way, artificial intelligence look at us as just
a waste of
As a
time.
lesser
as a lesser being.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or will they look at us as their creators?
Oh,
Even though we're.
I don't think
But
so.
the thing is, they're composites of other people's minds. You know what I mean? So they're just gonna look at us because what do? We kill each other. We
Yeah.
shit everywhere. We destroy shit. You know what I mean? They're gonna look at us as a lesser life form.
yeah.
No, honestly,
like, oh,
yeah.
you're stupid.
Exactly. It's scary. I think it's very scary.
What?
I think that's gonna be the end of the human race.
Oh.
Is artificial intelligence.
What my uncle was telling me is like with the new like self-driving cars, there's like a software in there and they just like send in updates, you know,
Mhm.
and it's gonna like update to where I don't know how like long this is. I don't know if it's like completely true, but it's gonna like soon like in like 10 years or so when like the self-driving cars like you won't be able to manual overdrive them, and like if you're getting pulled over by a cop, like it's gonna pull you over. Like I'm not saying you should run away from cops, but
Yeah.
like it's gonna pull you over.
But if the car's driving, why would you get pulled
Well,
over?
that's the thing. That's where like
Well,
we gotta
If, like
keep
maybe
ahead
you're
one
fucking
step
doing
ahead
meth in your car or
of
something.
technology. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where, and then I think we need to keep that. But if on the rate we're going, it's gonna outreach us. I don't know what
Hopefully we
we're
know.
looking for.
Hopefully we know the point we're not supposed to reach.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the thing. As humans, we always want to. You know what I mean? We get a
wanna
laptop.
get up, yeah.
You get the iPhone 8. Next year, the iPhone 10 comes out, or
You want it,
whatever.
yeah.
You want it. We're always, as humans, we always want the newest thing.
Most advanced thing, yeah.
Exactly.
But, they're
But
gonna make
then
it easier
it's
for
going to
us.
become so advanced. You know what I mean?
We're not gonna be
Starts
living
taking
life
over.
Exactly.
because life will be, or the AI will be living it for us.
Maybe they'll put us in a simulation like the Matrix.
Maybe we already are.
I don't know. I think
We don't
right
know.
now, I think we're in the real world, but I think we're heading there. Pretty soon, we'll be there.
Well, yeah, we're on our phones all day. I'm on my phone all
Well,
day.
like we'll just be at that point in life where life where reality is indistinguishable. Like even in video games, like some people you can't
Like
even tell.
VR.
Exactly, you really can't tell what's real or fake. You know what I mean? Like you watch a video game, like that looks so real. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Every time I go to play like Madden at my like cousin's house down at prom, like grandparents would be like, "Yo, are you guys watching a game?" Like, no, we're playing this bitch.
Yeah, I was playing 2K. Someone said, I forget what they said. They said, "Are they playing right now?" I'm like, I'm playing this 2K.
What's that book? Red Inferno.
Which one?
Fahrenheit 451.
Yeah, 451.
Have you
I forget
read
what
that
that's
book?
about. I did.
It's about like
They burn all the books. That there's no books left.
yeah, and the dude's wife is like just like totally like not in reality. She's just like staying like in a room like full of TVs, just like watching it all day. And that's what he realizes. And then they got like dogs. They're making a movie about that.
Are they actually?
They already
with,
made it.
Brad Pitt.
They made it. Michael B. Jordan. They
Yeah,
already
Michael B.
made
Jordan.
it. They already made
what?
it.
Brad Pitt.
No, it already came out.
I want to see it.
Heard it's pretty shitty.
Really?
The trailers low key looks pretty shitty
Yeah.
compared to the.
But I mean,
Hey, how long have we been recording?
It's about an hour.
We had a lot of topics.
you want to talk about sleep?
I'm not doing that one.
Sleeping habits, dude. Sleep is crazy.
I have a scary thing to tell people about sleeping.
Let's hear it.
All right. So, I forget what the scientist's name, but this can be alarming to a lot of people. A lot of people think I'm bullshit, but if you're not getting the proper amount of hours of sleep, this is for males, by the way. I don't know. Like, he didn't really talk about females, but your testosterone levels will be almost like a 40-year-old's.
I fully believe that.
You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean?
If you're not getting enough sleep.
Yeah,
'Cause
your
you're not,
testosterone levels would be
Sleep is recovery.
the same.
Your
the same-
testosterone's not recovered.
Fuck, I don't know what I'm
Same
saying. The
as
same
a
levels
40-year-old
as a
man.
40-year-old. Wow. You know what I mean? That's why you see all those ads like, what is that shit? Even when they take the testosterone boosters. What's
Yeah.
that ad? What's that name of that?
I don't know.
Yeah, and then they're like, are you over 40? Like once you hit 40, your testosterone just dips down. You know what I mean? Right now we're in our prime.
We should,
But-
we should be.
We're not getting enough sleep. I know I'm not getting enough sleep. You know what I mean? And that scared me.
I wake up like 2-3 times a night.
That's what you think. But you're not measuring, you know what I mean? You're not measuring it down to the science.
How much sleep you get at night, Guillermo?
I don't count it, but like I don't
Average.
Did you sleep until like
What time
2
you
o'clock
wake
the
up?
other
What time you
day?
wake up?
like 12 to 8.
Yeah, that's good. If you get at least 8 hours,
Yeah.
your testosterone
I get like
levels should
6
be
to
normal.
7 hours.
I get 6 to 7.
Yeah, same.
Sometimes 5. 8
That's tough.
8 when I'm days off. On my days off.
I've been getting 5.
You know, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm good. But then, like, once I heard that, I'm like, shit, I think I need to take sleep more seriously. Because that's pretty alarming.
You
know what I
probably
mean?
live longer if you sleep longer.
And also, yeah,
Well,
did you see that, like, if you go, like, 3 days without sleep, that shit leads to schizophrenia? Like, you have, like, almost schizophrenic episodes?
That's crazy.
I would believe that.
Psychedelics can trigger schizophrenia. It's pretty crazy.
What is schizophrenia?
It's where, like, one of it's, like, there's, like, different types, but what, like, the main thing is, like, you hear voices that aren't really
Like,
there.
see shit, yeah.
Yeah, you see stuff that aren't really
You get
there.
paranoid.
Yeah.
Scary.
Scary. I forget what it's called. I think it's like allophenia or something. But like, there's a new studies. Like, if you're around people who have schizophrenia, you could develop it yourself. It's like a sympathetic schizophrenia. That's scary.
Like, the mind is hella powerful.
Yeah, it's freaky. Really, like if you're around people with schizophrenia, you could develop it yourself.
Huh.
It's like a sympath. I think it's called allophenia. I don't think it's called allophenia. I'm not sure. Someone could
That's great.
look
Yeah.
it up. You know, internet's out there.
We got Google right here. Another AI.
I got out.
What do you want to talk about?
Positives. I thought about this week. Camping. Camping is like so like. You've been camping?
I love camping.
Yeah, camping is just like so dope. You just like you just get out of the city. You get like out of the problems. You like don't have like any worries,
No
and that's like
responsibilities.
that's what like feeling life feels like for me.
Exactly. It's like,
You know.
because you only got to worry about what things really matter. You got to eat, you got to sleep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the rest of the day, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's
That's the day of like living life. Yeah, I think this camping's really cool.
Like during, what was it? The senior camping trip I planned this year already. The only thing I had to worry about was just where we were sleeping that night. And as soon as we figure that out, then all you gotta worry about is what you eat, what you drink, and yeah,
If you're gonna be comfortable sleeping.
and your activities.
Yeah.
But there's really not much worry out there. For the whole time you're out there, all you worry about is just
Having fun.
Yep.
And there's
Were you
no
up there when like camping? What? At Dog Valley? No, not Dog Valley. It was like,
Who was it?
it was like hella people.
what?
Sort of like Elmore or some shit like that.
Alamo Lake.
Almanor?
Like
Yeah.
Almanor?
Yeah. I heard that's
Yeah.
cool lake. I've never been out there. Is it
Oh
cool?
yeah, hella people go out there for every break.
We were out there camping, but I got fucked up.
I remember.
He hotboxed his tent and fucking hella.
I remember. I remember I went there once with Joey. It was cool, but he got sick. We had to go back. That's pretty shitty. And then like
How much you make? How much I make this shit in that trip?
How much you make it?
kiss on the cheek.
I'll call you.
Okay, yeah, kiss him on the cheek on the podcast if you make it. You better make it, Guillermo. Oh!
I thought that was going to do that. My pie?
I got you.
My pie, what is that?
What's my pie?
Something about to
I don't
go
know.
get after this?
Hmm?
You about to go get it?
I'm like, yeah. I'm down with it.
I don't know if I'm down. Could it be past 8? Motherfuckers be mad as fuck.
What?
If we went to my pie.
I think
Oh.
I'm W2.
We can go to Carl Jr.
You hook it up.
I think I could actually. Yeah, because man.
Ooh, gun laws.
Yeah?
I forgot we had that on.
Ooh. Yeah, let's talk about gun
What,
laws.
let's. I want to go around. What's your stand on gun laws? Should it be prohibited or should it be how?
I'm a hunter. Like I hunt.
Yeah.
And I like hunting's like a lot of people like hate on hunting. Like, you know, like you gotta look into factory farming and stuff. Like they like stuff like hella animals in the farm. They live shitty lives with disease and they hurt. But hunting, like I eat all like my deer meat and everything. We always like
Use the whole.
it's not to go and fucking shoot an animal. It's
Yeah,
to like
exactly.
eat.
That's
Yeah.
what. That's how it used to be.
Yeah.
It used to go. That's what I.
I hate when people kill like lions and stuff. That
Yeah,
pisses me
that
off.
sucks. But like that's how it was. Like you go out there and you hunt,
Yeah, but
and it's like a special thing.
it's not hunting, that's poaching. Because they're
Oh,
using
yeah.
they're using their body parts for like medicines and shit.
Are you
Yeah.
asking all of us on our stance?
Yeah. What's your stance on gun laws?
On gun laws? I don't think it should be limited, or like, not completely limited, but I think there's some guns that like, people should have. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Like you see fucking people out in Chicago. You've seen the pictures of like random ass people with RPGs.
Well, no. That's the thing. Like, alright, your turn. 'Cause I don't want to get into it before.
Alright, go for it.
Gun laws.
Should be legal or illegal? Oh, okay.
Well, here it's different because bunch of motherfuckers wrote down a bunch of laws that we still follow
Mhm.
in,
Yeah.
like, in the 1700s, and
Yeah.
that one of those laws said that you have the right
Bear
to
arms.
have a weapon. So here you can here's just like approach way different. Like in other countries, you're just like oh, you're not allowed to have that. Like I don't even need it. Like if like nobody
Oh,
else
yeah.
is gonna, I don't even
Australia
need it.
is like
If you're in
that.
America, you're like
Everyone has
I
one.
need a gun in order to have protect myself because
Yeah.
there's no other way because others.
So, but if you take that away, here's the thing.
So wait,
Like-
before like you go, can I guess your stance? Is your stance like we either allow all guns or we allow no guns?
No, it's all guns. Because listen, all right, I'll start off with this. In Switzerland, I think Switzerland is the highest country that has the most privately owned guns. And guess what the statistics say from that? They have the least amount of crimes. Their murder rate is near 0%.
Huh.
Because everybody has a gun. You know what I mean? Imagine if everybody had a gun
Then
and you're
you're worried
robbing.
about it, yeah.
You're not gonna rob somebody if you know they have a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the crime
Yeah.
rate's just gonna drop. And the thing is, like, they're like, oh, like guns need to be banned. Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
People ban
And let's say
guns.
you make it illegal, just ban it all across the board, then that's going to make it a bigger problem because it's going to become unregulated.
Yeah, and then people are gonna still find ways.
And
to
we're not-
Exactly.
and
Like
people
drugs,
always think guns
drugs are
forever.
illegal. Drugs are illegal. Still could get some drugs. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or they're gonna get worse weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
It'll be the same thing with like
You can't just
prohibition. Where
Yeah, like if
alcohol
you
is
want
an
to
even bigger
follow,
problem.
if you want to follow those rules that you say you fucking like live by, that people wrote like fucking 100 years back, then you gotta stand by it. You know?
Exactly. It's the people that shoot up schools. It's the person. The gun didn't shoot up the school. You know what I mean? They're like, he shouldn't have access. Regardless, he didn't buy that from a gun store. You can't buy a fully automatic weapon from a gun store. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You would've got the gun either
Exactly.
way.
You could find a person though. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Like my mom was trying to ask me. She's like, "Can a gun really do that?" I'm like, "Any gun could do that." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't matter what kind of gun. All guns are lethal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that's the whole purpose.
Exactly. She's like, my mom didn't say this, but they're like, AR-15 should be legal. Any gun could do what that gun did. You know what I mean?
It's just the fucking rape and
Yeah.
violence. Fucking.
That's what I think we should be targeting.
It's just the individual.
You can just blast a couple shots into somebody, but if you have fucking AR-15, you want to shoot somebody, you can just fucking splatter them. Like, you know,
This dude, my coworker was telling me, what was it? He was telling me, so I'm not gonna name his name, but this was at my new place of business. For 3 years, because he stabbed someone 17 times. He got lucky that the dude didn't die. That's why he was only in there.
Well, like,
for
the
3
thing is-
years. But like,
Anything's a weapon.
exactly.
This is a weapon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could kill somebody with this pen. I'm not gonna kill somebody with this pen, but I could do it. You know what I mean? It's the person. It's the person behind it. You know what I mean? So if they want to make it better, they could do that. Make guns legal. I mean, not guns legal all over, but make it a requirement that everybody should own a gun to a certain extent. Obviously, don't give it to the. You know what I mean?
People with records.
Well, they could easily like go to their house and do an assessment on them. You know what I mean? Like,
So you mean like everyone?
because like
allowed?
there's literally stuff that you fill out, and if the questions that you fill out, they could be like, oh, this person's more prone to being a sociopath.
Uh-huh.
So maybe you shouldn't have a gun. You can even honestly tell them like, hey, you're more prone to being a sociopath. We don't think it's very safe for you to have a gun. For your own safety. For your own safety and for
Hey,
everybody
but what's
else's
your
safety.
thing about teachers having guns for school shootings?
I think that could help out. Maybe,
Yeah.
possibly, but then the same thing. They should assess the
You would have to
teacher.
be a pretty brave ass teacher to go get a crazy ass motherfucker.
Like I trust Coach.
Maybe certain
You know
teachers.
the ex-military coach.
Yeah, like
Maybe
let's say he's like a
certain
veteran,
teachers.
Yeah.
or like she is
know?
a veteran. You know, like
Yeah.
he knows how to handle a weapon.
Oh.
Because you can't. Cause
They've had misfires in some states that allow it. They've had teachers misfire their guns. That's cool.
Because it's like,
Well, it's the nerves.
and then plus
Yeah.
on top of that, if you're gonna have teachers carrying guns, you better pay them more to go through that training too. So you can't be out here paying them like bare minimum and then still expect them to have gun knowledge, how to teach the future generation of America.
Teaching is a noble job.
It is a noble
Yeah.
job because you don't get paid shit.
You get
and
paid like
teach the future.
You get paid like shit, and you're doing a very noble thing.
Yeah.
My mom's a teacher and she does it. She's not in for the money, but like that's like her passion, you know.
Yeah,
She likes doing that. She has a lot of fun with it. For the passion and careers.
You have to be like very, very
Patient
patient.
and
Yeah.
passionate.
Just wanted to see if you were still here. So we're at meeting and we're leaving.
Okay.
So when you leave, you go through our room and.
Yeah.
Yeah, she told
Yeah.
us everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Librarian just walked in.
Was not a librarian. It was actually some random female from the room over. Decided to interrupt
Might be
us.
the cue. Is it the cue or
No, that's not the.
8:04. We got this place for another couple.
Yeah, we can stay here forever.
And we can stay
Yeah,
longer.
she
They
said
said
we
we
can
could
stay
stay longer.
Forever?
Forever.
baby.
Mm.
We love you forever, baby.
Okay, I saw this on Twitter. It was, mood all 19, but this girl's like pushing this guy out of the way, and the guy the guy found it and he commented because it like went viral, and he's like, I was just trying to tell her that her car was being towed outside. I thought that was so funny. Like it was so karma, and I was like,
people want to act like the baddest bitches, but then like they completely dismiss people that are like not all dudes are assholes. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like yeah, some are. Maybe a lot of them are.
some
but,
girls are assholes too.
But you don't have to like if everyone's nice to each other and just
Girls are the biggest assholes.
Yeah.
those are bullies.
All girls are the same.
Alright. But no, there's definitely like a level of like get a first impression first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she didn't even give him the
Don't
time.
judge someone right off.
At
the
least.
bat.
Least.
She was just like no.
Just so they look like a normal fella.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They look
This
like a
dude-
crackhead.
alright, if
Obviously, shut them down.
Yeah,
But
if
if it's
he's
just a
in a
normal
hood,
kid,
walking up just like this,
Some dudes
like
be
that's
weird though.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but like you could scope them out. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can talk to him.
Kinda.
Most of the time,
Most.
I'd say.
Charles Manson was a pretty normal looking dude.
Ted Bundy
Do you
too.
think about Ted Bundy? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You were
That's what I'm
thinking
talking
Ted
about.
Bundy, huh?
Yeah, might be.
Charles Manson looked like a crackhead if you saw him.
Ted Bundy, bro. That man. Have you watched those videos, bro? The Ted Bundy tapes on Netflix?
I didn't finish
He
it.
was a suicide hotline operator before he was a serial
Yeah,
killer.
he was.
That's not good.
He was saving lives before he was taking them.
Was he though?
Yeah, I
What
heard.
if you like go fucking kill yourself?
Hey, you a pussy? Do it anyway. Oh,
You
okay.
Like, like, you think I will?
Here's a gunshot. Oh,
Fuck.
just hangs up. Boom. He's like, I failed.
Ted Bundy,
Just be like, they hung up.
bro. I hate that.
Why?
Because, bro, he only killed young girls.
Yeah.
Only killed young girls.
So foul.
So foul, and they were all sex related.
I don't know. I think something in his past.
That dude is crazy.
I think he had to learn it from somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't think somebody just someday was just like, I think I should go out there and kill young women. I think something led up to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened that led up to that. You know what I mean?
Like a girl broke his heart.
Something. I don't know. Okay, this
but
ties
I mean,
in.
I've got my heart broken before.
I've
and I
never
think,
thought I'm gonna kill that bitch.
I'm
Never in
gonna
my life have I ever.
No, some
That's
people
us,
just
though.
are.
Yeah.
That is
Hey, this goes into psychology. What I've always wondered is like crazy people. Was their mind like born like that, or did it develop over time when they
Some
were
things
raised?
is their minds are underdeveloped and their neurons in their brains are just not firing correctly, like you and I.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's just they just can't help it.
yeah. I feel
And then
that.
also they could lead into being crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They can develop it over time. Like diseases. It's almost like a disease. Like, you know?
Like how some people with PTSD.
Yeah.
Like never recovered.
Exactly.
They just start doing their shit.
Fuck, bro. I'd probably be fucked up too if I want to go kill people.
No, honestly, if I was trained and I saw people.
No, if I was just getting capped in Vietnam, I'd definitely come up. Nowadays, I don't think it's that. You know, it's a lot more
Yeah.
advanced.
Vietnam was so
Warfare is a lot more
crazy.
advanced. You know,
It's
you're a lot more safe.
Yeah.
Like, I forget what the survivability rate in Vietnam was, but it was very low. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But then nowadays, you know what I mean? You hear like 4 soldiers died. You know what I mean? 10 soldiers died.
Like it's still sad, but it's
still
way
sad.
less than like
Way less than
way before.
millions
Yeah.
of soldiers died.
like World War II.
Exactly. Like,
Natural selection.
I think wars are just almost like I think it's almost just population control. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
We need population control.
I think a
That's
new
just
world
not
war's
good.
coming,
Why,
dude.
bro?
You
Wow.
You need
Because we can't sustain ourselves.
we can't
Huh?
because the Earth only has so much.
like resources at one time. And yeah,
but
but
it's
like
been like that, bro. Like, we've gotten to the point where we need to get rid of people that are already living. That's to the point where it gets like, why are you doing this? You're killing a bunch of people. You're selecting a bunch of people that you know would give their life for something, and like you enhance it to like make it seem like all this thing.
It's a loyal. It's a noble thing. It
Exactly.
is a noble thing.
It is
But
a-
then again,
giving up like a choice, like having a choice and picking the less like what is it? I don't know, like teaching noble, sacrificing yourself noble, but like teaching is almost a sacrifice. You know what I mean? You could easily get like a better, higher paying job,
Mhm.
and you're choosing to stay and help. Like,
well, that's just the person doing a noble thing. It just
Yeah.
takes a different kind of person.
My grandpa fought in Vietnam. He never talked about it once.
didn't you say it was who was telling us?
That one
The ranch owner? He was
Yeah.
telling us that he would like drop
He
behind
was on the
enemy.
ranch, but he was one of the ranch hands that knows my grandpa.
He dropped behind the enemy lines. And
Yeah,
shit.
he's a ranger. You go behind the enemy lines, and he never even told me this. The ranch hadn't told me. He just doesn't want to talk about it. Like that's tough to talk about.
I had a coworker. He's an ex-Marine. No, he was a helicopter pilot, and what he did was he dropped in at DZs, which is a danger zone,
Mhm.
and then he'd evacuate soldiers, wounded soldiers. And
Yeah.
he told me like he saw one guy that got hit with a grenade launcher,
Oh god.
but like up close, and he said there's just a hole in his stomach.
Was he dead?
No, he didn't die yet.
What?
I don't know how, but he said there's just a hole in the stomach. And the guy said, "Fuck."
He said, "Take me home."
Army's badass.
Oh,
It's
of
crazy.
course
That guy's
he is,
cool. I'm not gonna name drop him. Probably not even gonna listen, but yeah, he has like guns, and he like showed me how to modify his guns. That was crazy. Very legal stuff, but he's an ex-Marine. That's pretty cool.
I trust
Yeah.
him.
They just got connections like crazy, bro. Where you can
Definitely. They just
stay.
also a lot of things is like it's who you know. It's not what you know.
Exactly. That's how it is in every industry.
If you know enough people, you can get by in life.
I can see that. Yeah, like how like what is it? You know how like we make fun of Minogue and call him what we say daddy's trust fund?
Yeah.
All right, but chances are like if their daddy's trust fund is big enough and they know enough people, they're gonna get further in life than we are.
Definitely.
All set up, bro. They get their own education paid for, everything.
But I definitely think their parents put some hard work in to get to that point.
No, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
But then it's just like sad, like they don't put their kids through hard work.
Because it's like you want
You
your
know
kid
what I
to have like the easiest life possible, but you also want.
But you want them to grow
You
up.
want them to learn the lessons. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You gotta raise them right.
exactly. It's just I don't know.
It's hard to
Everything's a
raise
hard
kids,
thing to do.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the parents out there raising their kid right.
Gang, gang.
There's not a lot of them left. Not vaccinating your kids, bro.
That's
Who the hell the fuck?
That's
are you?
whack.
For
So
real.
whack.
There's a measles outbreak, and you're like, what do
Bro,
I
that's,
do?
that's not just putting your own life and your fucking
kid, you're putting
That's your
other
offspring,
kids.
bro.
But you're putting another like your kid's almost like patient zero.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're the reason that shit's coming back.
Like I don't want to name her name, but her family didn't believe in vaccinations, and literally they're the only people I've ever heard. They're like, yeah, we had chickenpox. Our whole family had chickenpox. I've never had chickenpox. Have you ever had chickenpox?
No, my brother did though.
I haven't, but I got vaccinated.
That's what I'm saying. But like their parents never believed in vaccines.
The whole family got
The
chicken
whole
pox.
family had chickenpox.
I haven't. Like I feel like it's more common to get when you're like a little baby.
Yeah.
That's what I got. I got when I was a baby.
I think I did too.
I had the vaccine.
I didn't. I got the vaccine.
I got I think I was too little to get the vaccine yet.
I think you got to be a certain amount, like
I think
a couple
4.
months.
I think
Yeah, I remember years. I have no idea. Like I had this shit before I even remember, so I don't.
before you gave it.
I don't
remember
remember it yet.
But all I know is I'm vaccinated, and I've never had.
Most people our age are vaccinated.
Yeah.
All I know is I didn't get the flu vaccine,
You
and
got
this
the
shit's
flu.
been hitting me hella hard this year.
I never get the flu vaccine, and I'm fine. I get
It's
sick
free
every
though.
year, but
You know what I mean? Like, why not take it because it's free?
it's free.
Yeah, but there's also that conspiracy theory.
But that's when people are like, they're trying to kill you, they're poisoning you. Like,
Why? What's the conspiracy theory?
that like what is it? They give away free flu vaccines because the government fucking does some shit with it.
Oh. I didn't know they're free.
Oh yeah, I know because my brother works for that place. Remember what I was talking?
Yeah.
do we want to start closing it out? Find some closing remarks.
Yeah. What closing remarks do you guys have?
Bosses?
Should we get my pay?
I just want my W-2. I'm down to get food there too.
Alright. I might be down too.
Alright.
I'm kind of hungry.
Let's do it too. We can get food anywhere, but I'm saying my pay.
Let's talk about it after this cast.
Yeah. Any closing topics you guys want to talk about?
Let's see. Let's look through here. With that, we should leave them with something to think about. If they come this far.
What about
Most likely not.
what about the illusion time?
We came this far. Thank you so much. But
You're still here.
the analytics on YouTube, the average time was 6 minutes.
Really?
That's so.
What was that?
fuck
Did
it.
they show you the highest? Did they show you the highest?
No. I wish. That'd be cool. But they
How
just,
many-
just average. There's like a lot of
It
averages.
is, but
I mean, it's hard to watch a podcast. There's a lot of time.
You, that's yeah.
We
that's,
should put it on something where they can just listen to it. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm putting it on iTunes for this one.
Alright.
Also, they should
Try
what's it
to.
called? Yeah, definitely listen. The thing is, you don't gotta listen to this all in one sitting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
Unless
that.
you got the time to do it. But if you don't, it's you know what I mean. We're having a continuous conversation, but
Yeah.
it's very easy to just stop and pick up where you
Like
were.
my family, they'll put like tapes in their car, or like they'll have someone on their.
That's what I do. I
iPhone.
listen
Every
to Joe
time they
Rogan
drive, they
podcast.
do it. Yeah.
Sometimes I listen to it the whole way, but sometimes I'm like, okay, I'll come back to this. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's just like almost anything in life. You can come back to it.
We should have put this in the beginning because I don't think that many people.
Bryce can edit it up.
No, I can't. I don't know. I'm not that good, bro.
Last
Maybe
time
do
Bryce
it.
ended out the bad words, and they ended up like 2 seconds after every bad word.
Well, yeah, I have to match it Twitch with the mic.
Yeah, that's
So all of that
that's,
words that we've been saying, you have to bleep them out.
Yeah.
Every
not
bad word?
words, just
Just
like the
the-
N-word.
Yeah.
We don't got the cultural right.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I didn't think about that.
I did.
I did, but then I kept saying it, and I was like, fuck.
I only said it twice.
I said it 3 times.
I don't remember any time this.
All right. That's
Or
it.
should we just be like, thanks for listening, if you made it this far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see what time we're at. I mean, we're
What
pretty
time we
fucking far. An hour, 30 minutes? Alright, I
Yup.
think that's a good cap.
Alright.
Alright, yo, shout out everyone, all my fans out here. Like, a lot of support. I really fuck with that. I want to thank you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much love. Thanks for having me, Bryce and Chris. Thanks for
Yep.
having me. I enjoyed this talk.
Bryce, thanks for upgrading me to
Hey,
co-host.
We'll see y'all next time, bro.
Next time
Peace out.
on The Book of Life.